The Charger cars are ready for 25 laps. Green flag in the air. Donald Clark dead even with J.R. Moore coming out of turn 2. Now he gets the momentum on the high side, on the backstretch. Clark nosing ahead of Moore. Clark leading lap number 1. 3 wide behind them. Ricky Jr. already getting after it, getting by Will Hudson, getting by the birthday boy, Santiago Hill. He'll draw even with Hill for the 4th position. My apologies. Red 9 is Santiago Hill. Blue 9's Brian Owens. Ricky Jr. now working on the red 9. There's Santiago Hill. Let's put them as close as we possibly can together. Ricky the Kid already in the top 3. 23 laps to go. 22 to go this time by. Donald Clark is going to lead the way here. If he can at least have J.R. Moore hold up Ricky Jr. just a little bit, it might play in his favor. Ricky already back up to 2nd now as he's alongside J.R. Moore. Battle for 2nd rages on. Moore to the high side. Ricky now getting by him, but Moore's going to give him a little bumper tap. And Will Hudson lost his hood. Wow. Let's shoot that red 81. You don't see that every day. I'm glad no one got hit by that thing. Let's get a shot of the Will Hudson cars as Ricky Jr. Well, let's do this first. Ricky Jr.'s tapping on that door. Yeah, there's the Will Hudson car right there. He is hoodless, running around topless. Back up front with your leaders, though. Ricky Locklear Jr. to the inside of Donald Clark. Clark able to get momentum in turn 2 to stay ahead. But for how long? With 18 laps to go, Ricky Locklear Jr. already has gained 3 positions. He's looking to make up 1 more. Locklear Jr. now is going to try the high side. Can that lane work better for him? Jr. banging on the back of Donald Clark. Hey, Donald, I'm here. He draws alongside the number 40 from Monk's Corner. The Locklear family calls Darlington, South Carolina home. They dive into turn 3. Side by side. Locklear Jr. pulls ahead. Clark is going to, they touched him. That was a great bit of driving by both of those guys. Oh, we got a spinner. Yellow flag. Kind of happened in front of the leaders, but it was the car in the back, number 30, Avery Moore, spun around that Palm Charter number 30 car. Turned around. Glad we got the caution lights turned on in time. The leaders were starting to come around. And what a crazy thing to happen just a few laps ago. Will Hudson's hood, after maybe some contact, flew up and into the pit lane. This is the reason why we tell you to stay vigilant out there on pit lane. Just because you're behind a concrete wall does not mean that you are completely safe from flying debris, from cars crashing. We saw one flip all the way over end on the front stretch earlier today. So for those of you down in pit lane, be vigilant, be aware. Santiago Hill getting a look from officials. They're going to check for leaking fluid. No leaks found beneath the number 9 AK Performance car of Santiago Hill from Charlotte, North Carolina. Want to give a call to our friend Sam Brochu running there in 6th. Sam is running these full-body cars for the first time. We usually see him in the Legends division in that number 98 car. He's going to try and use this ladder system that we have built in here at Florence Motor Speedway to run this full-body Charger car, and he's doing a great job running 6th. Probably looking for some sponsors there, judging by the paint scheme, but great young man to help sponsor. Please, if you have a local business or run your own business, getting involved in the racing community can be an absolutely rewarding and awesome thing. So if you have a business like that and you see some of these cars running around without logos, shoot them a message on Facebook, give them a call, hit them up on X, formerly Twitter, shoot them an email. These guys aren't shy, and they'll make sure your product gets seen out there on social media and here on Flow Racing and in person in front of the stands. So lights are out on the pace car here for the Charger class. Ricky Locklear Jr. has made pretty quick work of the top 5, still with 15 laps remaining. Who's got something for Ricky the Kid? We're about to find out. Green flag back in the air. Still looks like some dust flying off of that 9 car. Not sure if it's a leak, maybe a tire rub. Something's going on with the 9 car. You can kind of see it as soon as they hit the shadows from the sunlight. But back up front, yeah, it's Ricky Locklear Jr., it's Donald Clark, and everybody's in chase behind him. Yeah, definitely some smoke coming off that, but it's got to be a tire rub. We've already had Mike Cox give it a look, and no fluids leaking. We'll see how long that tire can last. But right behind him, Sam Brochu, J.R. Moore, they're tired of seeing that smoke. They want to get by him. Something happens, they would be the next car with issues there. Cars making their way around turn 4. Going to be 12 to go this time by. Wow, give a call to Sam Brochu. We mentioned him earlier in the broadcast. He went from 6th to 3rd in the span of 3 laps. What a great drive by rookie Sam Brochu. Get a little sideways there, though. And there's the initiation process right in front of our eyes. Getting a friendly reminder from J.R. Moore that this is a race, and you got to earn it here in the Charger class for sure. Still a great battle for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th position. And now it's going to be the battle of the 9s. Santiago Hill, Brian Owens. Oh, we got one around again. The Avery Moore machine is around. And that's his 2nd loop of the day. Great shot of the pirate flag. Surrender the booty. So Avery Moore goes on a spin cycle for the 2nd time tonight. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina's own. And that'll bring out the safety truck. Palm Charter on the panels and on the hood. If you're not familiar with Palm Charter School, it is located in Conway, South Carolina. A great alternative to regular, quote-unquote, public education. It's a hands-on charter school. They work primarily with racing, fabricating, welding, learning trades, something that I feel like was lost maybe in my generation and some other schools. Is glad to see that making a comeback where there is shop and you do work with your hands. It's not all letters and numbers and facts. You actually get able to work hands-on at Palm Charter School and on the artistic side as well. Paint design, digital designs, digital marketing, digital art. A lot of great things to learn at Palm Charter School. They were a big part of the Myrtle Beach Speedway sponsorship back in the day, but now we see they're going to take a look at Santiago Hill's car, not the birthday present he wanted. Wasn't blowing out any candles, but still got some smoke. So they're going to take a look at that car. Ricky Locklear Jr., Ricky, he's in the lead. He's got the best car, and he's got a Dodge badge on that thing. I like that. Miss seeing those Dodge bodies in the top 3 National Series. So I like the badging of that. You know, you see some creative badging, the Landon Huffman Oldsmobile badge, or the Ferrari badge on Doug Barnes Jr.'s car. So always some fun stuff with that. But we're going to have a restart here with 11 laps to go. Donald Clark is on the inside. Ricky Jr. chose the outside line. Let's see how that works out for him as we are green flag racing underway. I'd have to say that was probably a good decision. Ricky Locklear Jr. using the high side. Got a great restart. Gap to the field just about. And Donald Clark now kind of stuck down on the bottom. He's going to go single file. Ricky the Kid out in front. They're single file until you get to about Archie Adams, Will Hudson. The 9 of Brian Owens back there. 10 laps remaining. J.R. Moore going up the racetrack, searching for another line. J.R. Moore going to try the high side. The Sellers, South Carolina native in that number 23. Trying to find speed wherever he can get it. Had to give up the lead to Ricky Jr. earlier in the race. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. That's Avery Moore's 3rd caution, and Jack Barnhill is spun around. Moore got in the left rear quarter panel of Jack Barnhill, brother of Bryant Barnhill, son of Kevin Barnhill. Jack Barnhill still stopped in the Barnhill Motorsports Bell GMC car. And when you see Jack and Bryant, they look different. Jack's got a little bit more lettuce hanging out the back of his head there. He's going to get a push. But Avery Moore is having a rough night. Avery Moore is going to get the black flag. That is the 3rd caution he's been a part of. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was a weird part of the racetrack, and they were in the back of the field, complete back of the field. So, Jack, ease it up, buddy. Ease it up. Ease it up. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we got a little showdown here in pit lane. Don't do it with the race cars if we can help it, fellas. If you want to get out there, man to man, that's the way to do it. We don't need to do anything crazy with the race cars on a live, hot pit road. If you're going to do something, hop on out of the car. But all right, they're trying to calm down Jack a little bit. You first of all, you don't need to be running the opposite direction in the pit lane at that kind of speed. I understand Jack's hot. He has every right to be upset. He has every right to be upset, but you don't want to do something like that. So they're going to park both of these drivers. And rightfully so. So Jack's out of the car. It's a passionate sport, folks. That's what it's all about. I'm just glad we didn't tear up race cars unnecessarily there. So we're going to go ahead and bring the pace truck back to pit lane and get these cars fired up for a 9.